Today we're going to be learning how to crack WEP keys using the Linux distro Backtrack. Now with this tutorial it's actually going to be used on a live CD, so there's no installation necessary. You're going to need a few things to do this. You're going to need a computer, obviously. You're going to need a CD so that you can burn the ISO onto it and run the live CD, and then you're going to need a compatible wireless card inside your computer. First, go ahead and Google Backtrack 3. Now go ahead and click the first link or second. It's somewhere right around the top. Go to it, and what you're looking at now is a few different places to download. You can do like a USB flash drive one, like a VM download. But what we're going to be doing today is the live CD, so click to download the live CD ISO, and it'll probably take you a little while to download that. Good. Once you have that downloaded, you're going to need to burn the ISO onto a disk, but you can't just use any software. You're going to have to use something that can mount an ISO and burn it as a live disk. So I went ahead and used Magic ISO myself, but any other program like similar to that will work. But just make sure you get one that you can mount an ISO on to make a bootable disk out of. Now we're going to find out from the get-go if your wireless card is going to be compatible or not. So what you're going to want to do is go down and press the little K. It's in the lower left-hand corner. It's basically where the Windows symbol would be if you're using Windows computer. And then you're going to want to go up and go to Internet, then go over and click on Wireless Assistant. Now if you see things like you're seeing on my screen right now, then it's going to work pretty much with Backtrack. Your wireless card will. So you can go ahead and you can click off that. Now you're going to want to open up a shell. It's right beside the little K that you clicked on. So go ahead, click on that. And the first thing that you need to do is find out what your device name is. So go ahead and type in airmon-ng. Now see where it says interface? Under that, that's the device name you're going to be using throughout. Now it's different on every computer. You might have the same wireless card as me, and if so, that's cool. If not, go ahead and start using the letters that you have underneath there for the rest of the tutorial. And as you can see, mine's ETH1. Now you're going to want to type in airmon-ng space stop space ETH1. And remember, like I said, if yours is not ETH1, make sure you put in the correct information, otherwise it's not going to work. Now that monitor mode is disabled, you're going to type in ifconfig space your device name space down. The next thing you're going to want to type in is Mac changer space -- Mac space, then the numbers that come up right there, the 00 colon 11 colon 22 colon 33 colon 44 colon 55, and then your device name once again. So now that your faked Mac is on there, go ahead and the next thing that you're going to type in is airmon-ng space start space then your device name. Cool. Now monitor mode is back. So the next thing you want to type is aerodump-ng space your device name, then click enter. Now it brings up this window with a bunch of different information inside of it. So just look over it, and when you find the wireless thing that you want to attack and you want to crack its code, just hit Control C, and that's going to stop everything. And you're going to want to make note of a few things, like such as the BSSID number and the channel that the router is actually set on. Now you're going to want to type in aerodump-ng space -c space the channel number in which the router was on space -w space the file name that you want to name it. It can be anything. Today we're going to call it Pokemon space -- BSSID space then the actual BSSID number, which you made a note of earlier. And then you're going to want to put one space and then your actual device name again. Now the window will look a little different. Again, what you're going to want to do is keep that window open, but you can minimize it, take it off to the side. Just make sure you don't close it. Now you're going to want to open up a new shell, and in this you're going to type airplay-ng space -1 space 0 space -a space your BSSID number that you're attacking, space -h, space, then your 00 colon 11 colon 22 colon 33 colon 44 colon 55, space, then your device name again. Now what this does basically is it's supposed to speed up the process, but as you can see from the screenshots, it didn't work for me, and I'm pretty sure it's because that my wireless card cannot inject packets, but I could be wrong about that. I don't claim to be an expert at crack and WEP. I just know that it's pretty easy to do, and that's why I'm giving you guys the tutorial here. Okay, so after all that's said and done, what you're going to type in is ariplay-ng space -3 space -b space the B SSID number that you're attacking space -h space, then you're going to want to put in your faked MAC, you know, your 00:11:22:33:44:55 space, then the device name once again. Okay, now that that's running, you're going to want to go back to your first window that you had open, and you're going to want to look at the data section of it. Now, you want to at least, before you try to crack it, have at least about 10,000 packets of data in there. So it might take a while. If they're using their wireless connection, then it's going to go up a lot faster. And if they're not using it, it's going to go up slow. So I mean, this could be a really long process, but if they're right in the middle of using it, then it's going to go up pretty fast. I think looking up YouTube videos and everything, I think you can have 10,000 packets in like 40, 50 seconds or something. So once you have enough of the data packets, you're going to open up a third shell. Make sure you keep the other two open, but open up a third shell. Type in ariCrack-ng space -b space the B SSID number once again that you're going to attack space, and in this case it's going to be your file name, but it's going to be Pokemon-01.cap, and then you're going to want to click enter. Now look, with just 11,000 data packets, my key was found. As you can see, it's listed right there on the screenshot, which of course I'm going to be changing this key right now so no one can get on there. But what you're going to do is take out the colons, and that would be the password to my router. It would be AA12345678. And right there you have cracked a WEP key. It's very easy, very simple. If you didn't crack it with the first 10,000, it'll every 5,000 new data packets that it gets, it'll try to recrack it again. Now the very first time I did this, it took up to 20,000 packets, and this time it only took 10,000. So it's kind of varied and everything. But just give it a shot, you guys. And this is for educational purposes and everything. And I really hope you enjoy cracking some WEP keys with this. This just kind of shows you how unsecured a WEP really is. Now, had it been WPA, it might have been a different story. That's a lot harder to crack that. But that's a different day and a different video. Thanks, you guys.